joueurs, hein, parce que des très bons joueurs. Et je lui pose la question et s'il me donne le même joueur, ça veut dire qu'on a bien vu. Donc c'est comme ça qu'on choisit le meilleur joueur.
Merci beaucoup, vraiment. Il y a Khalilou Fadiga qui veut aussi ajouter.
Ouais, alors pour être un peu plus précis concernant les hommes du match, il n'y a pas de favoritisme. C'est-à-dire, indépendamment que vous soyez gardien, que vous soyez défenseur, que vous soyez même peut-être remplaçant, peut-être que vous apportez beaucoup plus en 15, 20, 30 minutes, en marquant peut-être 2 ou 3 buts, qu'un joueur qui a joué peut-être pendant 60 ou 70 minutes et qui n'a finalement rien apporté. Donc, ce n'est en aucun cas les critères qui sont pris en compte sont d'abord l'apport du joueur sur le terrain pour son équipe, l'apport positif qu'il a dans le niveau de jeu, la conduite qu'il a, c'est-à-dire que vous pouvez marquer 3 buts, à la 85e, vous prenez un carton rouge, vous êtes automatiquement éliminé comme homme du match. Pour la simple et bonne raison qu'on pense aussi que non seulement vous devez être un homme du match sur le terrain, mais aussi dans le comportement. Donc il y a tous ces critères qui sont pris en compte. En aucun cas, il y a du favoritisme, c'est-à-dire si c'est un gardien de but on va jusqu'au penalty par exemple. Moi j'ai eu à hésiter à donner homme du match lorsqu'il y a eu le match avec la prolongation. Je pense que c'était le Mali. Je n'ai pas donné d'homme du match à la fin de 90 minutes pour la simple et bonne raison que si le gardien, si les joueurs avaient bien tiré dans le cadre, qu'ils avaient bien cadré effectivement, et que c'est le gardien qui sauve 2 ou 3 penalties, il devient automatiquement homme du match. Pour la simple et bonne raison, ça vaut aussi la même chose qu'un joueur qui marque un but, lorsqu'un gardien de but fait des arrêts dans le cadre. Donc c'est tous ces critères-là qui sont mis en place pour pouvoir choisir l'homme du match. En aucun cas, il y a du favoritisme dépendant de la position ou d'un titulaire ou non.
The other question was, I think, if we are thinking of taking players outside the country, not only the home-based players, correct, Alessandro?
Exactly, sir.
You know, what is very important that after every tournament, we put our heads together with the technical and development committee, with the legends, we look at their debrief reports, and then we look at what can we do better. So this will be also part of the discussion to see how can we improve on the competition and maybe have some slight modification. For now, the tournament is going on well, but after the tournament, definitely the respective committees will sit together and then we'll see where that will take us. And the other question was the pitch invasion. We don't tolerate that, not at all. And I spoke about things or details which we have to do better. And this is something which is a nightmare for every security officer. And for me, being in charge as well, we're definitely going to work on more training of stewards with our head of safety and security, Dr. Christian. So it happened, of course, also in Champions League matches or in World Cup matches, but this is something we will not tolerate again. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We try to have someone online. Question en ligne. Est-ce que vous êtes connecté? Bonjour, présentez-vous. Your name, you are online. Hello, Abdurrahman, are you there? Abdurrahman?
Oui, je suis à l'écoute.
Bonjour, bienvenue.
Merci bien.
Présentez-vous et posez votre question au panel des experts.
Je me nomme Abdurrahman Djibril, je suis à Yaoundé.
Votre question?
J'ai une question. Bon, ma question, elle est relative à la commission sanitaire du CHAN. J'aimerais savoir quelle est la composition de cette commission et est-ce que les travaux faits par cette dernière, c'est-à-dire, je fais allusion au test Covid lié aux polémiques du match RDC Congo-Cameroun, est-ce que cette commission, quand elle fait une expertise genre test Covid, ce dernier est susceptible d'être contre-attaqué, c'est-à-dire faire une contre-expertise comme le cas avec le RDC Congo. Et de deux, j'aimerais savoir qui compose cette commission. Est-ce que c'est seulement les Camerounais et aussi est-ce que le centre hospitalier dans lequel se font les tests Covid est agréé, oui ou non, reconnu par la CAF, oui ou non? Merci beaucoup.
Merci pour vos questions. On revient sur la question des tests Covid du match Cameroun-RDC. On va vous expliquer comment se passent les tests pendant les compétitions de la CAF. Mais avant, permettez qu'on prenne une deuxième question. Est-ce qu'il y a quelqu'un en ligne? Vous êtes monsieur... Bonjour. Bonjour, bienvenue. If you like to take this question from Nigeria, please.
Yeah, there is a question from Nigeria from Mr. Toyin Ibitoyi. And his question is, I want to ask the technical study group if they observed any difference in the quality of the games owing to the COVID-19. Since this is the first really big football competition in the world in this pandemic era. So I think this question will go to the three panelists, since they will have something to say on that question. Thank you very much.
Merci. Et troisième question pour terminer cette série. On va remonter un peu. On revient sur la RTC. Non, parlons du VAR. Que pensez-vous, Monsieur Gabilele, que pensez-vous de l'utilisation du VAR dans ce CHAN 2020? D'un point de vue global, le Cameroun a-t-il encore beaucoup de choses à régler sur le plan de l'organisation avant la CAN en 2022? Voilà. 3 questions, please. You have the floor, sir.
Let me speak about the questions in regards to the pandemic and the COVID-19 cases. We have, first of all, a medical committee, and then as well we have COVID-19 officers, and we also working very closely with virologists. I'm not an expert, so I don't want to go too deep into this matter because I'm not a doctor, and to be honest, of course, it has not been easy. It's the first big tournament with COVID-19 under COVID-19 conditions, and once again, I think the medical department has tried their best, has really tried their best to make it happen. But also, I believe that after this tournament, we will walk and see how can we also do certain things better than we did here. But I think they have given their best, and we thank God that we didn't have so many cases. And once again, I'm not a specialist with that, so I leave it to the specialists to really take care of this. Maybe I don't know if before the end of the finals we can have a question and answer with one of the doctors from the medical department, so people can also ask this question and get an answer from specialists. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. There were 2 more questions. Okay. Sorry? Yes, the question about to know whether COVID has an impact on the quality of the game. That can be answered by all our legends. The question was to know whether they observe a kind of impact of the pandemic on the quality of the game, as far as this was the first competition on this period.
No, definitely. I think that COVID. If you watch European football and you're able to watch teams play football on the television, football is certainly a game that is played for the fans, to play it in front of fans, and I'm one of those individuals that since COVID has happened, and when you watch European football, because you can watch it on television, the game has changed. You see a lot of players doing things that they would not normally do in front of a stadium that's got 60 or 70,000 people. So they are starting to play in a way that, yes, you can, when you listen on the TV, you can hear players talking to each other, the coach shouting. So I think for me, it's a false way of playing football, where, the first big tournament, as you said, 25% of the fans were allowed in. You can see the difference, and football misses the fans. Very important for the game. So I could see the difference. I could experience the difference in the stadium through the COVID because of what I've seen on television and how the game's been played and how the game was played here during the tournament. So it certainly has a massive impact on how the players play the football game and how they come forth in the matches themselves.
Maybe also Daniel.
Just to add up,
perfect.
Just to add up on what Matt Fish did say. Looking onto the field, the quality of football. We all said that 90+% of the countries that came into this tournament, were not, their league in their various countries wasn't going on. So definitely that, were pulled out a bit. When you look at the first two games, you can see that the quality is not what Africa is all about. But when you have a team that are, train together now, they sleep together, they eat together, they play they have a good 90 minutes, good 180 minutes under their belt, definitely the football progresses. We're talking about, Morocco now in the finals. If you watch Morocco in the first game, you will write them off. You will just say no. And they came even into the tournament with their league even going on. But with the pandemic going around, definitely it pulls you back. But definitely, as the game continues, we saw, the development when it comes, to football. And of course, like you did say, Deputy Secretary General, the fans, with just 25% of fans in the stadium, that contributed a lot in the atmospheres of, Africans trying to, to showcase the beautiful skills that we have. Definitely it affected, but now in the last stage of the tournament, I think the players are just being themselves and expressing themselves and enjoying football.
Maybe also a word from Gilberto. Gilberto?
Yes. Hello?
Yes, the question was how much the pandemic affected the game as such here at the time.
I think it's very good organized, because the pandemic not affecting this tournament. I'm so happy for the good organization. CAF, congratulations, the CAF and the Cameroon country, because it's very good organization. I'm so happy. After Monday, the final, I think is very good organization. Pandemic not affecting this tournament. I'm so happy.
Thank you.
Thank you all. Wonderful. Let's take once again. Paca Solière, vous êtes en ligne? Vous êtes journaliste au quotidien Le Jour. Est-ce qu'on peut vous entendre? Paca Solière, votre micro est ouvert et on vous écoute.
Ok, bonjour à tous.
Bonjour.
Voilà, Solière Paca du quotidien Le Jour. Alors, je tiens déjà à vous saluer et à vous remercier pour la qualité de cette initiative. J'ai une question. J'aimerais savoir, est-ce que la CAF est satisfaite de la façon avec laquelle le Cameroun a géré la pandémie de Covid-19 tout au long de cette compétition? Merci.
Merci à vous. Nous allons ajouter une ou deux questions. Monsieur Gabi Lélé voulait savoir à propos du football au Cameroun, qu'est-ce que vous faites? Appréciation du VAR? Bon, on a une question sur le VAR. Une autre question sur le VAR, savoir quelle appréciation les légendes portent sur le VAR. Bon, on va continuer. Il y avait une question de monsieur Marcel Amoko que j'ai vu tout à l'heure. Non? Claubert, on prend Claubert, il est en ligne. Cynthia, let's go with Cynthia, lady. Cynthia, est-ce que vous êtes en ligne? Bonjour.
Bonjour à tous. Bravo déjà pour l'organisation de ce stade. Alors, j'ai une question pour l'ensemble du panel. On a vu l'Algérie vainqueur de la CAN, Al-Ahly vainqueur de la Ligue des Champions. Là, le Maroc qui est grandement favori pour remporter ce CHAN. Comment expliquez-vous la supériorité des équipes venues du Maghreb sur le reste du continent? Merci à tous.
Merci Cynthia. Est-ce qu'il ça fait 3, non? C'est 3. Les 3 questions. You have the floor, gentlemen.
Ramon Kala?
Oui.
Elle a demandé comment on explique que les pays du Maghreb sont vraiment sur la hauteur.
Voilà, quand vous voyez aussi, je pense que c'est une très très bonne question. Ils sont très bien organisés. Hein? C'est pour ça, chaque année, vous voyez qu'ils sont toujours au top par rapport à d'autres pays. Donc je pense que les Maghrébiens, ils ont bien compris la chose, qu'il faut vraiment faire les infrastructures. Et aujourd'hui, moi, je suis content de notre gouvernement parce que quand on voit ce qui se passe aujourd'hui avec tout ce qu'on a, les infrastructures qu'on a, j'espère qu'on va apprendre parce que les Maghrébiens montrent aujourd'hui que ils sont vraiment au-dessus et l'organisation est très bien. Les fédérations qui prennent vraiment beaucoup en charge les joueurs. C'est pour ça que vous voyez aujourd'hui, même en champion Ligue africaine, ils sont là, ils sont toujours présents par rapport à d'autres pays. Bon, maintenant, il faut qu'on essaie d'apprendre la leçon, essayer de copier pour que l'Afrique puisse avancer. Voilà.
I just wanted to speak about the COVID-19 test. Maybe I should explain also that every 48 hours the players are tested. Not only the players, you see all the officials who are in the inner perimeter, like general coordinators, assistant general coordinators, media officers, security officers, and the rest of the CAF delegation. The testing is permanent, and this is where, of course, we must applaud also the Cameroonian government to give us all this medical support. I always say, if I look, I have 2 nose holes. I think I have a third one now, because it is not easy. It is not easy, and you can see these are not normal circumstances, but they are really making an effort, and even we tested also hotel personnel as well, because when we do something, we try to do it right. So once again, thank you for this support.
Merci, je pense qu'on a fait le tour des questions. Le temps est allé très vite, c'est très intéressant. J'aimerais, dans la salle, on prendra la toute dernière question. It's a lady. Let me give you a microphone and then you will be asking the last question before the roundup with our legend. Thank you.
Thank you. My name is Leocadia and I work for the BBC. I think we have not really talked about the composition of the medical team that does the COVID test. Who are in that commission? Is it only Cameroonians, or does CAF supervise what they do? Thank you.
We cannot have a medical committee only with Cameroonians. So we have people from Tunisia, from Zambia, from Ghana, across. But definitely here, when you go to the laboratory, you are in Cameroon. So it's the medical committee and the COVID-19 officers from the respective countries who are supervising this, madam.
Thank you very much. You keep the microphone, please, gentlemen. What can we say to end up with this first talk of CHAN Cameroon 2020? You have the floor. Thank you.
Now I want to say thank you to all the legends once again for accepting the invitation. the Confederation of African Football also in future is counting on you, and you are the idols of a lot of people, and having you here by our side, it's fantastic. I also want to thank my Director for Development, Raul Chipenda, and the development team and the medical team once again for really working hard. But we still have too much to go. Like we say, it ain't over till it's over, and we will keep on working hard to develop the football accordingly. Also to see what can we do better. All criticisms are welcome, and I believe that we are on the right track. Let's wait for the third and fourth place and the finals, and then we go back to the drawing board to see with what new ideas will come out. Talking about the AFCON, this is our African World Cup. The CHAN, like I said, is a test event, but then 24 teams are coming. You have the star players, you have the star coaches, so the pressure will be totally different. So we must prepare accordingly. We are going to prepare accordingly with our Cameroonian brothers and sisters, and then inshallah we will have a great event. Thank you, everyone.
Bon travail.